Hey yo. It's something to make me not want to turn this camera on. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just me because I ain't into a lot of attention and all that shit. So. And yesterday I was transmuting food. I've been transmuting food shit for about since we come off of that full moon. You get to dreaming about people you ain't seen in I don't know how long. It be all deep rooted. I had a dream about my mother. I was like, Mom, I haven't dreamt about her like connected to where we used to live at. I was like, what the fuck? Eye opening, I tell you that much. But anyway, I wanted to deal with the root chakra so we could get to some root issues because I'm kind of sick of dancing around in matters of relationships and intimacy and friendships and just relating to people, period. Most people, if they were to keep it honest, they don't like being bothered with people, but we're people. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that kind of weird? I'm that way too. It's just be too peoply outside. I'm like, okay, but you're here on the earth with a whole bunch of these people because you're a people. But people don't like people. So I'm trying to see what's the core issues that each sign is dealing with. Prayerfully, this oracle deck can help us to lean in a little bit. Y'all got 11, which is an illumination number. And it says that my dreams reveal that magic is real and anything is possible. So to me, when you're dealing with the root chakra, you're dealing with your fears connected to food, clothes, and shelter. It's like your core fears, you know? Everybody fear being homeless. Everybody fear not having enough food. Everybody fear not having clothes, shoes, coat, things to help you to fight the elements. And I really think that root holds the core of your issues. You know? It's like your base, your foundation, how you grow. A lot of y'all may have been told that your dreams were silly or that you wouldn't amount to anything, blah, blah, blah. Y'all already know. The motherfuckers is injected in society to tell you that shit. Why we buy it every time, I have no idea. But somehow it gets rooted deep within our subconscious and it just affects every area of our lives. And sometimes you don't even know why you act like that or why you keep doing that kind of shit, you know? And that's the beauty in Reiki, to find out what's going on and to help you push through it and to remove any blocks that may be there. So I'm going to read this and then we're going to go into the tarot to see if we can get some of y'all core issues. Dreams of the night may reveal insights that rest in our subconscious. They may also inform our daydreams where we become the masters of boundless possibility. Our dreams need inspiration to flourish and can help us better understand our path and awaken our connection to great vision. Your dreams are asking you to bring them to life with continuous support and sincere belief. So y'all lack support and y'all like people that sincerely believe in you. Consider yourself a midwife for your dreams. Welcome motivation, imagination, commitment, and a playful spirit. Set clear intentions for your present path. Nurture its growth and then let go. It takes bravery to build and fully realize your dreams. As you infuse them with conscious love and dedicated action, build your dream team and have gratitude for the inspired force beneath it all. It advises you to dream journal. Dream journaling will improve memory, awaken imagination, and shine light on recurrent themes. That's the thing. Recurrence in dreams. If you have recurrent dreams and the theme is recurrent, there's something there. So you really need to be mindful of that and kind of, if you can find somebody, a dream interpreter, or if you could parse through it yourself and ask God for the clarity and the insight to help you to see why you keep dreaming the same shit. My mother's was connected to money and bills and her saying that a certain individual was going to make sure that we got what we need as far as our car paid, and it was just about bills. But bills is what really took my mother out of here. Outside of people doing witchcraft, they're gonna do that anyway. Y'all gotta remember, witchcraft can just be evil eye alone. If you get somebody that's envious of your ass and they just set out to hate you, they ain't gotta light one fucking candle or throw one mojo bag in your fucking yard. They're just concentrated on hating you and you failing. Okay? If you're not aware of it, it can't alter your fucking life. It says dive in for 28 days straight and rev up your dreamscapes. They can fade quickly upon waking, so be sure to write when you first wake up. Jot down as much as you can before doing anything else. So y'all may want to get a journal. Matthew McConaughey, I love him. He was talking about men should journal more. But men be laughing at him when he tell them that. He like, look, if you want to be a better man, get you a journal. So, get you a dream journal, Libra. Especially if you have a reoccurring dream. Some people have dreams of falling all the time. That could be something deep-rooted in your subconscious when people told you you were going to fail all the time. You know, people say shit all the time. I used to tell my son, listen, if I say anything derogatory towards your dreams or towards what you telling me that you want to do, or if you do something and I hit you with something crazy out my mouth that's rooted in negativity and stupid shit, don't listen to me. Listen to yourself, because somebody got that put in me that make me say it to you. But it ain't right, so don't take it just because I'm your mother. You know what I'm saying? And he really understood that. So if I say anything, he say, I'm not that. And I'll be like, good, you know? Good. You're supposed to come against me if I say something derogatory towards your person and what you can't do or can't be. And he always checked me. As a little boy, he checked me. But I taught him to check me. Because people put shit in me that I'm working through. So I'm going to put you up on game and tell you to cuss me out whenever I say some stupid shit out of my mouth. But, yeah, my mother was like, what? So then when I woke up, I'm like, what's that about? Like, so the person that she was saying, she said they never came through. You know, they always told me that they would help me with raising y'all. But they never kept their word on me. So it bothered her. She had me at the house we grew up in. She was like checking the mailbox and standing on the porch talking to me like we used to do. And I was like, why the fuck is we here, huh? You know what I'm saying? But clearly, it hurt her. But she had to travel back. So that means she's walking around where we used to live at. Her energy resides. I would love to talk to the people that bought the house. They're probably like, shit, we ready to get up out of here. Because she be around that bad boy. Me, listen, I don't want to keep coming over here. What's up with this, though? Because it's bills. Like, you had your parents literally die because they stressed the fuck out to the holy hills about bills. And waiting on people that said they would help them. They just didn't come through. Even if it was their own children saying, I'm going to make sure you're straight. I'm going to make sure you get... And it never happens. That's gaslighting, ain't it? It fucks you up. But the thing is, when you transition to the other side, you still be fucked up. You do know that, right? This is why she coming in my dream with this shit. I'm like, I got you crossed over. What is you doing? But she got free range of motion. So she chose to just dwell around that area and just deal with whatever core issues that bother her in her lifetime on the earth. Ain't that crazy? I'm like, oh, hell no. That's why it's so important to deal with reality as it is. So that when you cross over, you're not surprised with all of the shit that you have to deal with that you didn't deal with on this side. Because you're going to deal with it. For real. I said, it may be racy. I don't give a damn. Because it's true. Gaslighting, narcissism, and ghosting was established and founded within the black community. The ghetto. Black people been gaslighting each other. Say they gonna call you back, don't call you back. Say they gonna be there, don't be there. Say they gonna give you this, don't give it to you. You feel me? And if you call them and say, what's up with that, what you get, they flip on you. Say they gonna be there, they don't show up, that's ghosting. Okay? People like to put it in a nice box and say, oh, it's so good to have friends that you haven't connected with in so long, but when you come back together, it's like you never left. And that be on some shit in the black community where somebody say, hold on, I'm gonna call you right back. And you don't see them for 6 months out. That's ghosting. Narcissists, yeah, because we very lonely. We don't like being around people. We really don't. Because we just always mad and angry about something. So now that psychology is putting a label on this shit, I mean, okay. Should you know where it was founded at? Because everybody tasting it now, you know. But it started in the ghetto. Black people been ghosting each other. Being a narcissist. Come on, been gaslight. If you say I'm lying, you lying. Can't take it no more. Stay strong, Libra. I think I looked up that 5 cups in reverse before. But sometimes I told y'all I do not hold on to information. That's why we still take back. I have these dreams, but healing is circular. It is not linear. So you be coming back to shit. I had a dream about a dude that I don't even want to be with. Like, what the fuck? Hey, you wasn't my dream for. He really wanted to be with me though. So maybe somewhere still wanting that. I'm cool. Forgiveness, moving on, resilience, recovery, looking forward. Okay. So a lot of y'all shit got to do with you moving on and recovering from people telling you that you weren't good enough or that your dreams was unrealistic. You know, that's impossible. You can't do that. I mean, you already know it's going to be somebody injected in the family, in the crowd, that's going to tell you that shit. It's like as soon as you establish that you're going to do this, this is what I was going to do. I feel like I would have called and do this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, people are going to be like, you can't do that. My son tell me everything. He's a Libra. He tell me all he wanted to do. He wanted to be a shoemaker. He wanted to be this and that. I try to tell him to get focused on one thing, and then I want you to, because he want to play football, basketball. He think he can play. Now, this is what he say. I'm not saying he can't, but he does think that he can play football professionally and basketball professionally. Okay? He wants swimming. It's just a relaxation thing. He want to make shoes. He want to make clothes. Now, me as a parent, I'm sitting back, and I'm looking at what he's naturally drawn to. And what he's naturally drawn to is fashion, shoes, and clothes. He just happens to be a very good athlete because of his genes. But I told him, if you get yourself into football and basketball professionally, you better have somewhere else to go. But I'm not about to kill the dream in him to do something with genetics, basically. But people will stomp you out on one dream. Like this, me wanting to leave to do hair, from doing hair and do this. Oh shit. Ain't nobody believing me. People bought from me because I have a good product. Even when I did hair, I made hair products from scratch. So, I mean, naturally people gonna buy whatever it is that I'm selling. But once I came completely out of the hair industry, people was looking at me like I was some type of whack job. And I'm like, didn't you just buy it? Didn't you just buy a candle for me? Didn't you just buy some sage for me? Didn't you just buy some incense for me? But it was just because I was already established in hair. It was just something else that I was doing, so they saw it. But once I disconnected from what I did not want to do anymore, I was just so good at so many things that I decided that hair was going to be the first thing that I went towards. But spirituality has always been my thing. Learning wisdom, gaining knowledge, always been what I love to do. Read. I was an avid reader. I slept with books, literally every night. Books on the side of my bed, books under the pillow, books at the bed, at the foot of my bed. It's no lie. My mother bagged up. I ain't capping. I don't even know how many bags of books. I had enough books to start my own bookstore, though. I do know that. So, as a parent, I'm saying that to you, Libra, or if you have Libra children, doesn't matter. Pay attention to what they're naturally drawn to. My son always been naturally drawn to altering his clothes. He cuts off sleeves. He paints his shoes. He paints his pants. And it's just, he'll come straight home from school. Mom, can I get some paint? Can I get a brush? I want to do these jeans like this. He was doing that at 6. Mom, you mind if I paint these shoes? No, here you go. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that about the shoes, he said, Mom, how you wearing new shoes every day? Because he know I wear the same shoes till the hole wear in them. And I'm like, okay. But I was happy because I was like, okay, because there's something that I saw that he was naturally inclined to. You got some parents and some people that just raise children by default because their parents out here and ain't raising them. They don't pay attention to none of that shit. But if the child said that they want to do anything, they tell them, man, this sounds crazy. You better go to school. Well, you better do this. You better get a job. You want to do nursing? You know they pay good. What? How the fuck did them want to be an entertainer go from unrealistic, but you want them to do nursing because that's more realistic? To who? Says who? So y'all have people like this in your life. This in your root chakra. It really is. Y'all are recovering from it. Y'all are very resilient. Some of y'all are forgiving people because they knew not what they did when they was doing it to you as a child. You moving on and you looking forward to manifesting your dreams. Strength came out because you are resilient. Yeah, I told my uncle, he told me I want to go to mountain. I don't know who's uncle looking like. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get rich uncles was well off, and they still tell you your dream ain't shit because they think they're better than you because theirs already been realized. Like, damn, before your dream was realized, did somebody tell you the same shit you telling me? Why would you perpetuate it, you weird person? Knock it off. Some of y'all want to do, like, I wanted to open up a floral shop. I really did. I love flowers. I love flowers. Some of y'all want to do that. I'm going to tell you no. You can't do that. The person that made this deck more than likely wanted to do something with flowers. Prayerfully, they do it. You know? Sometimes you got so many out-of-the-box gifts, music materials, that you can do so much shit. You know, and then you try to find the most acceptable gift as far as society is concerned. What would be more acceptable in society for me to do? You know what I mean? I think about Steve Irwin. That he was over the, y'all know, he used to do the Wild Kingdom shows and stuff like that, wildlife. What if his parents would have taught him all that shit? Who's to say somebody didn't? Because he had an avid love for animals, but he didn't want to take it to the veterinarian side. I want to explore the jungle. Like, what? You sound ridiculous. People do that shit all the time to people. It doesn't even matter your race. Because their dreams died inside of them a long time ago. So they just try to kill yours before they even have a chance to grow. That's why you should just do what you gonna do as a child. Because my mother was stooped in fear because of bills, and because my father left the home, I had made up in my mind what I was going to do. And I knew I was going to leave the hair industry once I just started doing it and the love was gone. After the love is gone, you get the fuck out, okay? I just stayed too long out of fear. And because hair money is something like drug money, you get more addicted to making the money than actually falling deeper in love with the craft. And I didn't want that. I didn't want that. However, I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to be a journalist. I wanted to do anything connected to English, literature, anything like that. And I made jewelry. It was just a lot of things. So now it's like God is giving me everything to do at one time where I can put it under one banner so I don't end up confused. Because sometimes when you got too many gifts, you get lost in the shuffle. Then you got people telling you you ain't going to be shit with just one gift. So the gift that you tend to choose is the gift that's more acceptable to society. That's why I chose hair. My mother was like, you're not going to be a journalist. Me, you don't even like people. You don't like talking to nobody, because I was a mute. I was quiet. I was like, that is kind of true. You know, it made sense. She wasn't down in my dreams. She didn't say, don't be a writer. She just was like, do you know what journalism is? It's like interviewing people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. You know, like, you're right. You're right. So I had to revamp it real quick. But now I probably could do it. I gotta be interviewed instead of do the interviewing. But just saying. Y'all, some of y'all got so many gifts, get lost in them. And the one that you just say, okay, let me say this. I want to fix on cars or radios or something. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get you in school for that. You know, like, oh, cool. You know, God forbid I tell him I want to be a comedian. Can't be shit. The magician. Explore your magic. Explore yourself. And don't limit yourself to one thing. Something y'all loves to do, and y'all gave it up. Okay, right up under the queen of, on top of the queen of blades. Some y'all love to do, and y'all gave it up based off of how it looked. Some of y'all are Virgo Libra cuspers. Some of y'all want to do fashion. Some of y'all want to read tarot. Some of y'all are gifted just like me, but had a nervous breakdown because people were telling you you were crazy for saying you had visions and dreams. But what kills me is that the same people that would say that you are crazy read the Bible, where it tell you your daughters will dream dreams, your sons will have visions. What the fuck is wrong with people? You're reading something and you're a total hypocrite. Fuck contradiction. You want contradiction. I may contradict myself on this channel. You want contradiction because contradiction shows evolution. That means I once thought like that, but now my thoughts have evolved to this, and I don't think that no more. It doesn't make me a hypocrite. It makes me contradictory in a way, but it makes me evolutionary also. So y'all gotta figure out what y'all love to do as a child, and somebody told you you could not do that, or they told you that you were crazy. You know, God forbid you heard voices, but you could distinguish your voice from the voice that you heard. However, as a child, you can't articulate that. So if a doctor asked you, do you hear voices? And you say, yeah. A psych asked my father that when he was in the military. Do you hear voices? And my father's response was, don't everybody? Don't you? You know what I mean? However, in a spiritual sense, when I talk to ancestors, I know exactly who the fuck I am, and I know who is communing with me. I'm not confused. However, a child won't be able to articulate that. So you got a lot of people that were born shaman, and got lost in the shuffle of psych meds, because psych meds have a tendency to rewire your brain if nothing's really wrong. However, they can only ask the question, you give the answer. Now here's the meds. You're schizophrenic. You're a personality, you this, you that. Like, hold up, hold up, hold up. You know? And your parents are going to say, you're that. But them same parents pick up the Bible every day. Make it make sense, Libra, please. Can somebody make it make sense? It don't make no sense. Exactly. It don't make no sense. But this is what psych meds do to you if you're not really mentally ill. Some people are, and it helps them. But if there's nothing wrong with you, it's going to splinter you. And you may not be able to recapture who you were. And those type of people have to come back again to try it again. More than likely, they'll be accepted the way that the world is evolving and going. Now that we're in a new age of Aquarius. However, just think of how sad that is. There's so many people got lost in the shuffle of being labeled something and taking meds for something that wasn't wrong, and their parents co-signed on it. And to me, it wasn't the psych's issue, it was the parents' issue, because you should know your child better to even take them to a fucking doctor when you sitting up in the house with them all day. You don't know your child. Do you know your Bible? You reading it. Some of y'all may know some people. Maybe some earth sign energies that happen to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energies. Because that's 5 of voices, that's 5 of cups. And God is in the miracle business still. So you got some people that if they were to talk to me or somebody like me that understands, it'll click. Something will click in that neurological function and their neurotransmitters. Understanding. Somebody that gets it. And they can come out of that. Anything is possible. 7 of voices. Some of y'all do. Some of y'all got highly spiritual gifts. Y'all channelers like crazy. And people just do not understand you. And you can't be but so transparent without losing some self-respect and some self-dignity. I'm not going to keep explaining something that you don't understand. It's not that you're hell-bent on misunderstanding me. It's just that you don't get it. So I'm not going to keep talking to you. I'm just going to carry on and do what I do to the best of my ability and produce whatever it is that God put in me to produce, and count on Him to supply all of my needs, and count on Him to be my vindicator, and count on Him to give me a pat on the back to say, servant, job well done. You got to get free from people, Libra. That's our core issue. Getting free from people. Real talk. Some of y'all got so much shit y'all want to get out. Just start getting it out. But what you have to do is like brainstorming. You know, you have the main subject matter in the middle, and then off of that main subject matter, you got branches of thoughts. Okay, take the main subject, those branches of thoughts, bring it all together, alchemize it, so that you can present something, first of all, that's pleasing to you and to God, because ultimately, God is love. You are God. God, you made in the image and likeness of. And that's it. Present a product because you got to eat. You know what I mean? And wait for God to get an increase on it. People pleasing. 4 cups. Since y'all was children. Some people say y'all was sick and sick. Y'all sick. You gotta watch that movie, Ma. M.A. I can't remember the beautiful actress name. But I think she got an Emmy or Academy Award. But it's called Ma. How she did her daughter in that movie. And ain't no telling what kind of gifts her daughter had inside of her. Some of y'all had issues as children because you was starving for knowledge, starving for understanding, starving for validation, starving for someone to affirm you. You just didn't have it. You just didn't fucking have it. People telling you they coming, ain't coming. See, this is that ghosting shit. It's for real though, yo. It's for real. It's for real. It's for real. Things gonna take off fast. Once y'all put a practical plan together on what you want to do. Yeah. The more you're vulnerable and the more you're transparent and the more you share yourself with people and the more you tell them what you want to do that makes sense in your head. You know, sometimes you just can't get it out right or articulate it to the best of your ability. But when that happens, you got people there sitting with a fucking bow and arrow ready to shoot you down. It's like, damn. Don't keep doing that. Because people ain't going to do shit but keep breaking your fucking heart. You're a lotus trying to blossom and people steadily stabbing you before you can even make it out the mud. I mean, and then that mud sling. Like, damn. I'm gonna pop 3 more. I'm gonna get up out of here. Some of y'all are conflicted and confused because you just didn't have anybody to affirm you or to say, try it, see what happens. You know, let somebody just shitting on your dream every time you say anything out of your damn mouth. Starving for connection. That's what this is to me. Since y'all was children, starving for connection. Nobody could get it. Nobody understood you. And that's a lot of y'all core issues. Seeking validation. Look what I did. That's all social media is. You're giving advice to get validation because a lot of people didn't get validation as children. So now you're looking to other people to give you validations, which would be a love or a like. But at the end of the day, do you like it? Because it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Become your own hero. King of Swords energy. Wanted to go in reverse. So some of y'all been dealing with this shit as men, as adults. You know? It's a core issue. We're going to turn you right side up right now. Balance. You straight up, Libra woman. Queen of Swords. Balance. Yeah. Strength in reverse. You know? Some of y'all found somebody that validates you, that affirms you. It could be a mate that fights for your dreams because they understand, you know. And sometimes y'all feel like this because y'all got so much going on. The 7 of Voices came up. That would be a 7 of Swords. This is the 7 of Cups. So you already know I say. But you see, unattainable dreams. What did it say? My dreams reveal that magic is real and anything is possible. So when you have reoccurring dreams about the same thing, sometimes it's relative to your purpose in life. You're just ignoring it because somebody planted something right below that and it took root. So now you can't even get the message through your own dreams. That's your own subconscious. So it's like when you farm, you know what I'm saying? They sold the bullshit amongst the good shit. So now you got to do the separating. The wheat from the tare. Keep what's good, chalk what ain't. Y'all have ran out of the strength. I say y'all got somebody because y'all do. All you need is one. If you get one person outside of yourself, it ain't nothing you can't fucking do. And if it's your parent, oh, you really in the game. You're really in the game. Somebody was saying something about that. Kevin Durant, I think it was Kevin Durant. He was talking to his mom. She just broke down in the crowd because she was his greatest affirmation. All you need is one. You don't need all these people on social media to tell you you're great. You get one, and you can see it in their eyes and feel it. They could give you the strength to run for days, and you would run out of strength. Of course. Seeking validation from people that will never get it. They only get it when you get there, you know? And those are the people that some of y'all are willing to, y'all are recovering from them, but you're also willing to forgive them because they knew not what they were doing. All right, Libra, I pray this helps some of y'all. If you're feeling the vibe, like, share, and subscribe. Love and light.